Okay, well, welcome for anybody just joining us, or if you happen to be checking us out on YouTube after the fact. Hi, welcome. We are doing some Recettear and Item Shop Tale starting on our day 3, and Tier is starting us off quickly with a little moment, please. Sure, what's up? Concerning the debt, I have a suggestion concerning its repayment. You do? Paying it all back at once is wholly beyond your means, so I recommend smaller weekly payments to slowly chip away at it. You never told me how big Papa's debt is exactly. That is because you would faint if you found out. For now, it is a secret. Okay, I'm gonna call bullshit right there. If you're not gonna tell me how much the debt is, we're calling this shit off. As the store begins to build up steam, we'll increase the payment size. The repayment date nearest to the current date, along with the amount due, will be displayed in the calendar in the main menu. Be sure to check it regularly. Okay, yeah, I'll keep an eye on it. Oh, 10,000. Oh, fuck. 10,000. Ugh. Alright, well, I got another rusty dagger I can put there. You know what? A leather armor, too. Take a look at town real quick. Town square, chapel. Do we want to go ahead and get a little... No. Town square. Or do I want to go to the merchant guild and try and do a little item fusing? Oh, hey, Daigo. Welcome. Just caught that in the chat there. You know what? No, I think I'm just going to go ahead and open up the shop for a morning run. Looking for something special? Okay, rusty dagger. Can I get 520 out of you? All right, what about 500? Oh, okay, he wasn't having it. So 30%'s a little on the high end for Grandpa. Been looking for one of these. Okay, focus sash. How about 375? Just a hair. Okay, just a hair more. 370. Seriously? He said he just wanted to go down a hair. Can I help you with anything? Oh, this'll do. Okay, an apple. You know what? $375. Okay, we got that one. So that was 25% up. I think I might try and go for that a bit more. Try and get that 25%. Welcome to Recettear. This is a present for Daddy. Oh, okay. 625? It's a lot. All right. Tell you what. Oh. Okay, maybe the small child shouldn't have been, Wow, that was a lot of, like, not quite getting there. Alright, you know what? Let's go ahead and hit the, not the market. Town square? I love being able to relax in the plaza like this. You never seem to have trouble relaxing when we're not in the plaza. Hey, that's healthy, right? You gotta have a good work-life balance, right? Okay. Chapel? Say, Tier, you come from a finance company, right? Oh, what on earth? Yes, that is right. I work for Term Finance. So you're employed by them, right? What's it like? That's not quite accurate. I was contracted to Term through another organization, thus I'm not really an employee per se. Oh, so you're just contracted. I'm surprised you seem so... It is not that surprising. Almost all fairies in human society belong to a fairy-specific contract agency. There are, of course, a few free agent fairies out there as well, and... Oh, so that's how it works. Yes, to tell the truth, it can be difficult for fairies to find employment in human society. So the agencies were founded an age ago in order to help facilitate fairy livelihoods. Ooh, that is amazing. Quite. All right, so that was just a little conversation moment. Like nothing else happened there. What about the market? Ooh, cloth cape. No. You know what? No. Stick to the item shop. I gotta get some business done. Holy cow, it's late. Time seemed to fly by today. Speaking of time, I plan to do a mild schedule management for you from now on to ensure you're working in an effective manner to pay back the debt. Schedule management? Quite. First, I've broken up the day into 4 time periods: morning, afternoon, evening, and night. What you can do and how much you can do depends on the time of day. Hey, yeah, the clock's been broken up into 4 areas. Think of each part as a slice of time. Like pie. Indeed. I thought I'd be able to keep your attention if I made it rather similar to some sort of sweet food. So there's a morning slice, the afternoon. I'm getting hungry. Anyway. Now to explain in detail. Generally, you can only act between morning and night. When night ends, you need to go to bed. Trying to run a shop while sleep deprived is unpleasant, so I'll say I'll close up when it gets late. So you essentially have 2 options for each slice. You can open the store for a time or go about town on business. You cannot do both at once, so decide in advance what you need to do. To be clear, opening the shop consumes 1 slice, and returning to the store after going out, regardless of what you actually do, will also consume a slice. What if I go to like the plaza and then the chapel? You can get around town easily enough to avoid consuming a slice with each move. Only when you return to the store will the clock advance. So in that case, I should do a lot when I leave the shop. Yes, that is a good attitude to take. Now, there's another vital element. Leaving town altogether. Visiting a dungeon will consume 2 slices no matter what. Oh, it takes that long? So if I go in the morning, I'll get back in the evening. That is precisely how it works. Thus, you can only leave for a dungeon at an early point in the day. If it is night, or you've done something else that evening, you cannot go. So if I did go, I'd get back real late. Exactly. Not only would you annoy your adventurer companions with staying out so late, you'd also be dead on your feet the next day after returning. Man, it's a lot to wrap my head. I mean, it's not that complicated. You'll get used to it, I'm sure. Before you know it, you'll be thinking about it naturally. You think so? Well, it helps. You'll always be able to see how much time a particular action will consume by paying attention to the clock. That is everything. If you ever want to go over this again, I'll be glad to go over as often as you need. Pike! Alright, you know what? I think we should just go ahead and go for the sales here. Now this time, let's actually score some sales. Base price 400. Let's see if we can get 500. He looks a little more... Ah, sweet. That actually got it. 25% up. Oh, Guildmaster. Oh, trying to get a... Okay, a worn sword. I'll go for the 25% again. I'd call that a fair deal. Sweet! I got some support from the Guildmaster himself. That's actually pretty neat. Hello, welcome to Recettear. Hey, is this really for sale? Oh yeah, in fact, you know what? I would go 25. I'm gonna go 20% for you. That's a great deal, thanks. There you go, get some leather armor. I know I maybe could have pushed him for a little bit more, but I want to be a little bit of a deal broker. Look him. Hi, I want this today, please. You know what? For the little girl, 55. I'm a good shopper, right? Thank you. Oh, sweet. Level up. Looking for something special? Ooh, the wool hat. Yes. Can I get the 30% for this one? Alright, what about... 309. I'm gonna go 123%. Just bringing it down that 1 extra gold and mark it as the extra percent down. Just in case there's some kind of a threshold with that. Well then, you seem to have developed a basic understanding of how to sell things to people and not drive them to burn the shop in anger. Yepperoni, easy as pie. Being a truly great store owner involves much more than selling things, however. There are times when people want to sell items to you. Really? I suspect we'll begin to get such offers soon. But I already buy stuff from the guild and the market, so why should I worry about buying stuff from the customers? There's a major difference between a guild or market purchase and a purchase from an individual. Individuals do not have set prices. In other words, you can haggle as you do when selling. Haggle down, that is. Ooh, so I can get stuff really cheap? That seems like it'd be pretty hard. Fundamentally, buying and selling are not that different. The customer shows you an item they wish to sell, and you set a price, and perhaps negotiate. Obviously, you wish to pay less than the base price of the item. Alright, so buy low, sell dear, right? Just sell. Wait, buy low, sell dear? We're gonna do a practice too, aren't we? KO! Would you buy this from me? Excellent, it's a good price level. Now let us practice haggling a little. Concept is essentially the same. Now that you've offered a price you believe to be fair, adjust it until they agree to sell to you. Alright, so better price. How about the 850? Between 50 and 70% of the base is a good target. Okay! So 50 to 70% is good there. And gain an item to sell without giving up too much money. You seem to have a decent grasp of it. Well, let's put it into practice again. I will sell you several items if you buy them from me successfully. I believe you'll be ready to proceed. Alright, here. Base price 140. Okay, so an excellent price. Let us try for that once more. Okay, what do we... Now you're trying to sell me... Ooh, taiyaki! Oh, that's delicious. If you wish to practice again, simply ask. Alright. I don't think I'm going to have to practice again, because that's pretty self-explanatory. Oh, okay. Worn sword. Wooden armband. Wooden helm. Alright, now I don't know if the slime fluids are actually going to sell it all, but I can give it a shot, because it's already nighttime. I want to go ahead and see about doing this today. Oh, sweet. Alright. 500. I'll take it. Oh, sweet! Nailed it! You know, maybe getting to the 10,000 won't be as hard as I thought. Welcome! Hey, is this really for sale? Yup. It is. Can I get 190 from you? Alright, tell you what. I'll get you 180. I think sticking to 20% for him is probably good. Good night! And that is the end of the day. We sold, okay, we got some sales. Ooh. 2,769 in profits. Sweet. That's actually, pretty good. Score difference plus the 432. Alright. I think that's probably a good day.